comes to eating healthily, we need a mindset shift. Now, before you start chucking all the bad things out of your diet, let's look at how we can put good things in before we start throwing the bad things out. So I'm going to give you some comparisons here, especially if you're trying to lose a few pounds and eat a bit more healthier. Maybe your cholesterol's high, maybe you've put on a few pounds over the winter, maybe you've just been told you have type 2 diabetes. Whatever the reason you want to eat more healthily, I'm going to show you some alternatives. So let's start with chocolate. If you're going to eat chocolate, then do try to swap your normal chocolate out for chocolate that is at least 80% cocoa. So these two here are 82 and 80% cocoa. These are much more healthier for you than this one. Let's look at desserts. We all know we like a little bit of ice cream. So why not swap the ice cream out for maybe some frozen kefir yogurt or maybe some normal kefir yogurt and add in some berries and strawberries instead. All really nutritious for you and you don't feel like you're missing out. Another alternative for evening snacks is to add some hummus into your diet with maybe a carrot or some celery sticks. Hummus is a great source of healthy fats and it's low in saturated fat. This pot is 170 grams. So if you have half a pot, you're going to be getting 24 grams of fat, which will fill you up. It will make you feel more full, and only 3.5 grams of saturates. The great thing about having something like hummus is that it's low carb, it's only got 8.4 grams of carb, and it has 3.2 grams of fibre. So if you add a carrot into the mix or some celery, you're adding that extra fibre to help you move everything through. Another really good alternative is, instead of having plain white pasta, go for an alternative wholemeal pasta. Another thing to do is, maybe you're a bit of a steak eater like me. We do know that sometimes steak has more saturated fats than we need. Go for a leaner steak, and if you don't want to do steak, go for something like 5% mince. Always have to have mince with a pasta sauce. You can have it on its own, flavoured with some garlic and some onions and some pepper. So remember, always focus on what you're gaining, not what you're taking away. So don't go on your shopping trip thinking, I'm not allowed to put this in my trolley, I'm not allowed to put that in my trolley. Look at the alternatives that you can choose and put those in instead.